Stuff you on it. Yeah, they're in two so we've got a couple of minutes.
So yeah, that was a lot
Yeah. This is next episode of third to last. There should be so next one. There was 8 last time, and the next one is 65.
Everything will look in the back room.
It might be possible that you could put the last I hope it's at least 8.
Oh, good.
What's up, my dude?
I ate my weight with pasta, so I might go back. What's up, Bob, are you?
Stupid, for those of you haven't like, been talking to Jewell, this is Mandy.
Bill?
What now?
Nothing.
Six,
5,
4,
3,
2,
Fine.
I forgot to mute all of this.
1.
flashed off.
Everybody, thank you very much for coming tonight. Tonight we're having just a small... Shut up, Dave! Tonight we're having a small celebration for...
Payback's a bitch, isn't it?
You're a fucking asshole. Bunch of all he is are fucking assholes. Tonight we're having a
Being
small
an
celebration.
asshole? Always.
Whenever you're ready, Jupit, go on ahead.
I'm good.
Tonight we're having a small celebration. Oh, I'm just gonna fucking mute everybody in the stream. Where's that thing? Right, there's everybody muted. Okay, so everybody, thank you very much for coming tonight. We're just having a small celebration for the Pigsty community as a whole. As of today, the Discord is going 2 years. And if anybody of the long-time viewers would know the story behind it, I joined a few Discords when I came to the community and ostracized from one or two because I'm a straight white cis male, so I got kicked out of a few. And on the last one that I left, I did grab a few people and we started a small Discord. And Jupit and Bill are 2 of the original members. There was only 4 or 5 of us, so we've been very lucky tonight that Jupit has joined us, and Bill. Jupit, I know, doesn't go on stream at all, so we should be very privileged on that. And our usual faces, we've got the beautiful Manda, we've got the wonderful Brian, and Dave filling a seat in the corner. The Manda asked me earlier when the name of the title came out, from Stovakor to the Pigsty, what the fuck is Stovakor? And for any of the people out there that watch Star Trek, you will know that Stovakor is the Klingon heaven, and Klingons were they killed their own gods. So the sort of play on that and the community at the time is where I come up with the idea of Stovakor. And yeah, from that it has just developed. We're now nearly 900 over 900 strong on the channel, and I don't know. I wanted to have a wee celebration. I wanted to get my closest and nearest and dearest together and just have a wee bit of fun. Have a bit of fun, chat, mess around, you know. Yeah. Bill, you and me have been lucky enough to meet each other in real life. I got the privilege of coming over. And,
yes, indeed, we have.
Yeah, you got to hang out for a couple of days. It was good fun. So it does go to
fun.
show that, you know, from just meeting people online, you can make friendships that last. It's shocking that it's going 2 years. I don't know. Have you anything to say, Dave? Or Bill, even?
It is a bit crazy that it's been 2 years already, to be honest. Yeah,
Have
because
you
obviously,
recovered from
like,
that trip yet?
not entirely, no.
I think if it goes in order, if I remember rightly now, I do remember that the first person that I invited in was Jupit. And the main reason that I invited Jupit in was because they are... How do we say nice things about you, Jupit?
I don't know.
They say what they mean, they take no shit, and we had a running joke for maybe the first 6 months, maybe the first year, where we called them Cerberus, which is a furry Cerberus, the 3-headed dog that guards the hell. And if you could come into the Discord and you met Jupit and you survived meeting Jupit, then you were cool. You were welcome to stay. You had a thick enough skin, yeah. So,
yeah. I have no witty comeback to that. This is absolutely true. Oops. Was it prepare a speech or something for this? Oops. Don't have one.
well, as I say, Jupit, the reason I brought you in and the reason that we still love you is because you speak your mind. You know, there is no, you know, filter. Well, there's a wee bit of a filter, but you speak your mind. You say what you want, and yeah, if people can survive that, then they've definitely got a thick skin.
I can't deny this. Oops. I have literally nothing witty. You're just absolutely spitting straight facts. Shit.
You should be giving the politician's answer. I can neither confirm nor deny.
No, there's no denying.
I admit this, my family stand behind me, I love them, and we need to move on.
As the channel has progressed, as everybody has known, Dave came in around the start of the year, and Manda came in not too long afterwards, and Brian has... Brian's not too new, but he's still new enough, you know, and he's come in, and Brian and Dave and Manda and a few others have become like an extended family to me. And yeah. What?
Is this water? Oh, I'm talking out loud. I forgot I wasn't muted.
And they've become like an extended family to me. And I know that people just, it's a YouTube channel, you know, and we just do this for fun, and we do interviews and we have a bit of crack and stuff. But anybody who's watching, you see 6 hours a week, you know, of me and Dave and Amanda and Brian or whatever. You see what you see on the channel, but you don't see what goes on behind the scenes. You don't see the friendships that are building, the people that are there for you in your time of need, and the connections that we've built, especially between these 3 idiots that's on screen at the minute, like over this last 6 months, it means an awful lot to me. I promised I'm not going to cry. I'm not going to cry. You're crying.
You're
I'm
going to
not
cry
crying.
like a little baby. Please stop lying.
He's totally gonna bawl.
You're literally going to just bawl like a little baby. Please stop.
Yeah,
Just
well,
stop right there.
That's what happens on anniversaries, when you tell everybody how much they mean to you, you know?
Yeah, you start
I
telling us. We'll
missed
just
your anniversary 2 days ago. So,
Pardon, Amanda?
nothing.
What did you say?
Technically, yeah, you're not wrong.
So I thought we'd just hang out tonight. We'd have a wee chat. We'd get things up and going, mess around. We might play Among Us later. I don't know. But yeah, I just thought we'd get a few of us together and have a bit of fun. Like. One thing I did want to ask is, Brian, you just jumped in and bought that computer, didn't you?
Yes, yeah, we got the computer, so we'll be upgrading here in the hive, and hopefully be able to put out a little bit more higher quality content. Maybe we'll see. See what the future holds. But yeah, went from picking one out to getting all the pieces together to build one. and then Megadirk came in and or no, was it Megadirk was the
Megadirk,
one?
yeah.
But yeah, the same German friends that had helped out Junkshop Library build their computer kind of helped me out with picking out what we needed for the hive. So
Hi, Daisy.
excited about that. Oh, there's Daisy.
That's not fair. Dave's playing the cute card. Mine's sitting sleeping on the sofa beside me.
Excuse me,
Can
I
I
always
ask you something, Dave?
say again.
Can I ask you something?
Sure.
Are you trying to look like Angel?
No.
Your hair?
What's wrong with my hair?
It's almost as long as his now. Well, other than the
See, this is the problem.
what's lacking up top, though.
Wait a minute. There you go, my hair's gone away.
Nah, we can still see it.
You should have seen him when he first came in before he put the headphones on. It was very fluffy and lovely.
It was not.
It was, yes. You look well with a ponytail, Dave.
Tell I have a ponytail.
Sorry.
Oh,
I'm just fucking about here trying to get everything right because we sort of just winged this together at the last minute. Like,
We did. So, have you told us? Did everyone? I mean, most of the people here don't know as to why exactly it is you started this mess
well,
that you call community.
It was a mess. You're not wrong.
well,
Have you met the participants?
well, there was Eyes for MP as well. He should be about maybe later, if he pops into the chat or so. And there was Serapin, and there was Jupit, and there was Bill, and Sal was there as well. Sal came in quite early into the start as well, and it was not the sort of the idea that, oh look, they can do this and I can do this better or anything like that. But as I say, I joined a few Discords, and as everybody knows from the channel, I'm an advocate.
Jimmy's.
It's Jimmy's. I joined Jimmy Snow's. I joined Jimmy Snow's Discord, and as anybody knows, I'm an advocate for LVGT. I've lost it now.
GBTQ
Yep.
plus.
There you are. Right, and I joined Jimmy's Discord as one of the many Discords I found. But I think it was just me and you, Bill, in there that was sort of, of that side. And
Well, I mean, I only half count in the fact that I'm cis male. So I was only half in and half out.
yeah, well, that's why you lasted an extra month
Robbie.
more than me.
Robbie, did you not think it would just be easier to shag a guy?
No.
It would have solved everything.
Dave, can you please stop trying to fuck my boyfriend?
He's already told me he doesn't find me attractive. Although godless showing when he rubs his bald head needs to watch out.
Oh. Is that what does it for you, Dave?
Oh, I've just got something about godless sewing.
That's his character. He's just fun.
Yeah.
I haven't had a chance to be on a stream with Godless Selling yet. I've talked to him all the time, but I haven't actually been on screen with him before.
My first one past week on Dave's. I was like, why the fuck haven't we been friends forever? So,
Yeah. Leo asks, wait, is Critical Cripple gay? Do I have a friend that's gay? I didn't even know about it.
Dave's
Do you
not
want to say
gay.
something?
Dave is
I
fine,
mean,
but
that
we don't
depends
talk
on
about it.
your definition of the word gay, doesn't it?
But this
Dave's
wait, there's
greedy.
a line.
Dave's
Dave's
just
greedy.
fucking greedy. That's what it is.
Yeah.
He doesn't make a big deal about it, though.
Thank you.
Yeah, exactly.
I think Pigbot will tell you that if you punch the right button.
Just fucking loaded the bot just as you said that. But no, the idea was that my opinions and I wouldn't say that they were ignored. I wouldn't give it a chance, Manda. It's loading up. The bot is actually right in front of your face right now. There we go. It's. I felt like the minority, and not to say that people have experience.
Robbie.
What?
I'm wearing your shirt, but my boobs are too big, so the icon is all the way over here. So I'm
Thank
kind of celebrating.
Thank you, honey. What I did, I felt ostracized, so I came out and I started my own Discord. Dave asked me a question. I'm fucking answering it. You're waving your hands in the air.
I'll wave my hands in the air if I had my camera on.
Well, that's the basic story of it. I grabbed Jupit. I grabbed Bill. For about a month, we nagged at Bill. Leave fucking Jimmy's. Just fucking leave and come here, man. Just leave and come here.
I was modding at the time. I was moderator in Jimmy's at the time, though, wasn't I? For a while.
But we sort of lived in there. We did. You know.
Yeah.
Can I just...
Go on ahead, honey.
Go on.
I don't think it has anything to do with that so much as there are just some toxic communities among our communities.
Yes.
Yes.
There are some places that attract much more younger people that tend to be more volatile. We're older. We're just done with that shit. That's all.
Yeah. Okay, I guess I really am volatile. Thank you for confirming that.
Sorry.
Everybody
I think it's more of like there can be a bad element inside any kind of community, or a toxic element. I shouldn't say bad. That it doesn't matter what subgroup it is. There's always going to be individuals that people are going to find disagreeable. Maybe we're the disagreeable people. I don't know.
No. We're
Oh, have you met me, Brian? I don't fucking like anybody. So.
Well, apart from Manda attacking everybody and Jupin attacking everybody, we promise the community we're trying to build here is nice.
Fuck you, is it?
Just ignore my attitude. So.
I think there's a limit. Like, when it gets to the point that you can't talk about food in a Discord because in talking about food you're offending people that have eating disorders and such, that's fucking ridiculous.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? You can't even tell somebody what you've had for dinner. You can't talk about, like, what the fuck is that? I'm sorry. That's fucking bullshit.
Don't worry, I'm currently playing with a gummy worm that I literally feel like it's going to slap against the wall soon because it's hanging by a thread.
No, there tends to be, it becomes kind of a little bit of an echo chamber where, I mean, I am as liberal as they come, but I'm not one to take every little thing as a slight to everybody, and I think there just tends to be some places that's just how it is.
I'm not even convinced that we would necessarily say it's toxic, although it does end up that way. I think the problem tends to be that people assume you are talking to them. It's the problem on Twitter. Twitter take personally. You can't talk about, a lot of the time, you as my followers on Twitter, you mentioned something about cancer. You say a joke about cancer or something like that.
Mm.
And so there will be someone there that is currently going through shit with cancer.
Yeah. Okay,
and they will take it personally that you've made a joke. But you can't be expected to know everyone in the world or everyone in the community and know their individual tastes, needs, wants, and act accordingly. You would shoot yourself in the head.
I made a joke yesterday about, I posted a picture of a weird look on my face, and it was about, Angel, my 16-year-old, whenever he thinks he knows better, that's the look that I give him, and say, yep, sure, honey, of course you do. And then I got back from somebody who was like, oh, well, you can't discredit what he has to say just because you gave birth to him and he's young. And I'm like, first of all, it was a fucking joke. Second of all, he's 16. Okay, everybody thinks they know everything when they're a teenager. It's just like it was a joke. Yeah, so I know exactly what you mean. Just fucking
get over it. K-hole without being a K-hole.
Yeah.
Nothing
literally
should be
just
beyond the realms of humor. Literally nothing should be beyond the realms of humor. Do you know what I mean?
Right.
As long as it's, because when you crack a joke with somebody, it's on the understanding between you that it is a joke. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You don't make jokes to people that you don't think are going to find it funny. You joke with your friends. Do you know what I mean? You joke with other people, and nothing should be beyond the realms of humor. Nothing. There are certain words that are probably that have no redeeming features, but
I would disagree. I
completely
completely disagree. I think within context, there is pretty much everything can be joked about. That doesn't mean necessarily say that where you come back down to the word situation. That doesn't necessarily mean that everyone can joke about every word all the time, everywhere.
But, you know, I mean, like it can still be joked about. Like you can make racist jokes without being racist, but there are particular single individual words that just, like the N word in particular, for me, that has no redeeming qualities. And like,
I don't disagree, but I would say that there are places where it is acceptable for people to use it in a joke.
It just shouldn't be uttered by a white person, really. Because you don't have the lived experience. That's the thing. You don't have the lived experience. But anyway.
And lots of other people don't have lived experiences about lots of other things. I don't disagree with what you're saying. I just think when it comes to humour, I think the line has to be on the humour side of it.
Yeah, for sure.
That's what humor's used for. You know, they take things that people are talking about that they're uncomfortable with, and you shove it in someone's face with a joke, and you make them laugh about it and make them more comfortable about it. So when they do come to having that actual conversation, it's easier.
I mean, prejudice. Tim mentioned song prejudice. Is the perfect example of a word that basically takes the piss out of you without ever saying it. Without ever saying
Very
it.
funny.
But fantastically bad.
It's like, you know, if you follow me on Twitter, you know that I'm either bitching about stupidity, talking about climate science, or being sarcastic as fuck. You know,
you did post the one.
forget what.
Don't forget about the Veggie Tales.
What do you mean by VeggieTales? I'm scared.
She posted it. What is the account called, honey?
VeggieTales Facts.
VeggieTales Facts, and it's a fact that God would like to bust the back out of something or whatever. What was it?
No, he wants Yoda to blow his back out.
Oh, yeah, I think I saw that.
Or he wants Yoda to blow his back out and call him a swamp slut.
And this was funny because Manda had just mentioned it in the Dark Matter stream. So she was like, "Oh, that's a brilliant joke" or whatever. So she went and tweeted it, and as she tweeted it, Dark Matter actually said it on screen, and I fucking knew because it was coming up. So I had the phone sitting ready to fucking record, and it was just, yep, there's his face. That's brilliant. As endorsed by MOMMA Atheist.
Yeah, no, we look it up. They're hilarious. So I got that from my 16-year-old as well. But no, you should be able to. I mean, we don't. There's so much darkness, especially now, and especially on social media. It's almost like it's amplified because we're all feeling it. And when we find something that upsets us, and we want to be able to, you know, share it and point out what's wrong with it, but you know, you scroll through something like Twitter, or if you do Facebook, I don't. That's terrible. There's only so much of that you can take. It's always lovely to find just something stupid you can laugh at every once in a while. And I am a sarcastic, obnoxious cunt, so.
Stupid, mate, Manda, you would get on really well.
Hey.
You know, like the first two rules that we had in the Discord was don't be an asshole and don't tag Jupiter.
Yeah.
That was the only two rules. That was it. And we tried to leave it that you didn't have to mention words, you didn't have to do this, and we gave everything a wee bit of freedom. And don't get me wrong, and Jupiter knows this. I got about 5 or 6 messages from 5 or 6 different people going, "They're an absolute fucking asshole. Did you see what they said to me?" I was like, "Yeah, it was fucking hilarious."
Yeah, you can't take the heat. Get out of the kitchen. Just leave.
Yeah, that was exactly it. And we had 5 or 6 people that we did invite from Jimmy's as well, and a few other places. And they stayed for a wee while. It was just like, "No, don't like the way you sort of, nah, bye." It's like, right, fine, fuck off then.
Yep.
I know. That's why we have our little niche here, because we're all intelligent assholes, I guess.
I was thinking smart cunts. I was literally thinking smart cunts.
Same thing.
Smart.
But we try. The whole idea of the Pigsty here, the whole idea of the channel, as you have always seen, there's very, very rarely, if ever, I don't think there's been a single video on this channel where I've just been me. I literally don't think that's happened at all. And you'll see an awful lot of the time that Manda's here, an awful lot of the time that Dave's here. We try and do group things. We share each other around, and you know, I wanted to build something, not like that.
That's a weird way to put it.
We wanted to build something here that, you know, is open to everybody. That everybody can come in and everybody can have a voice. We've had fucking insane people in this channel. We've had Asshole 104 not once, but twice on this channel. You know, we put up, like, you know, with certain wankers, which we shall not mention, who I hear is a funeral tonight over in Nox channel after we finish here. And a few other just, you know, we invite everybody. Everybody is allowed to come on at least once. Everybody gets one. If you can be cordial, we'll bring you back. And there's nothing wrong with being an asshole. You know, there's nothing. Look at Manda, look at Jupit, you know.
What?
We appreciate honesty. Like, Catholic Traditionalist is in the chat looking to join my 2-year celebration. Why? Why would you want to come in and do that? You see, we're full. We're having a bit of fun. You know, he's welcome.
Because he wants to argue about something that's completely and unrelated to what we're talking about.
Yeah.
And he thinks that he can do that anywhere, everywhere, all the time.
It's like when Asshole 104 fucking, you know, crashed my Star Wars stream, asking me to refute or to you know, prove how atheism is real or what. It just, yeah.
He does that to unrelated shows. Ethan had like a dating show that he was trying to do, and he was calling, or no, it wasn't the dating show, it was his mental health show.
Yeah.
Calling that and trying to do the same thing. It's like,
Oh, it's
dude.
this fool that's in the Discord that just won't stop talking at some points. It doesn't have any fucking, like, points to back his answer because he's a chicken shit.
Yeah.
Oh, it's this kid. Hi.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
David Worley has asked my favourite moment. Well, as it went along, I would say at the time, being able to chat with Iron Ra was a massive, massive thing. But, you know, at the end of the day, we all know Iron. Iron will talk to bloody anybody. So it's not that hard to reach out to him. So it did, over time, lose its polish ever so slightly. Love you, Iron. But recently, I had John on the channel. And I've been watching Dark Matter and Iron and the Non-Stamp Collector for 10, 12 years. And not even having John on the channel, that sort of was like accumulation of, I think it's 4 months now. I'm going to use a really bad phrase, you know, like getting to know John, being friends with John and hanging around his Twitch streams and, you know, getting to know him a wee bit better through Manda. And, you know, other than meeting Manda, and having, you know, what we have, having a friendship with someone who I used to idolize like that, that's definitely one of my favorite moments.
Mark Sargent rage quitting.
Pardon?
Mark Sargent rage quitting.
Mark Sargent rage quitting
Yeah,
is still the
definitely.
5th top video on my
Definitely.
fucking channel. It's still the
That
5th.
was our victory, Dave. A little
Yes.
bit more yours than mine, but I think I added to that. Fucking cunt.
Fuck that bell end.
Do you have a favorite
a
moment on the
t-shirt out
channel
of it.
then, Mommy Atheist, apart from Amanda? Why the hell did I call you that? Apart from fucking off Mark Sargent.
My favorite?
Yeah.
I don't know. Come back to me. I should. Yeah, I do have that shirt though. I wore the other one, but that was hard though because like I didn't know who Mark Sargent was when you had the interview, and I just sat there watching it, fucking screaming at my computer. And I hadn't. That was the first time that I had like actually come up against someone with opposing views as myself and tried to explain shit to them on stream. And I wasn't exactly proud of the way that I handled it because I told him to suck my dick, but he pissed me off. I'm supposed to be a professional, and I can't always hide who I am. But
You don't need to be professional when you're talking to a bell end, and he belongs in the bell end category. Totally, 100%.
Yeah, I don't know. Probably. my Amanda's Love Box. That was a lot of fun.
That was an amazing stream, and I think actually the bot has LOBEBOX. I think I stored that. Okay, there you go. If anybody wants to see an episode of Quiplash all about Amanda's Love Box, there
It
you are.
was literally, yes, every answer.
I looked away and we lost Jupit. Did Jupit go?
Yeah, she said, or they said they had to go for a little bit, but it was and they'll be back probably later. Nice to meet you. If you're not back, hi Quentin. How you
Howdy.
doing?
I'm alive. I do want to say one quick thing since it is MathPig's 2-year anniversary. Motherfucker's been my mentor for about 1.5 years now, and I've learned a lot from him. So MathPig, I fucking love you, man.
Get better mentors.
I was going to say, fucking hell. You lost out, son.
Dave's quite good. You know, you should follow Dave more.
I
Quentin
see they're
came
talking about
and
Mr. Batman in the chat. He's somebody else that belongs in the bell end category.
Mm.
Yeah.
Oh, I had
Oh yeah.
Like,
love
There's
you.
some
He's
people
another
it
one.
doesn't
He's another one.
matter.
Wait there. He is another one that is calling for the extermination of gay people.
well, it doesn't matter whether they're right or they're wrong. It doesn't matter a single word that comes out of their mouth because they're just a complete fucking bell end, and that's it. Do
You
you
know,
know what
as
I
I
mean?
said in the chat,
Written
Antangelo's here all the time. You know, Antangelo, he does beyond streams when we're having open hangouts and things like that, and he knows that I don't really appreciate his arguments, but he's cordial. And,
Right.
You know, I can't believe that I actually typed this, but I was telling critical or Catholic traditionalists, whatever the hell he's called, be more like Antangelo. You know, come in,
Yeah.
be decent, say hello, hang about for a while, and then have a conversation with people. Don't be a fucking dick and appear out of nowhere and go, fuck all atheists, you're all dickheads, I'm going to debate you all, did you see how cool this asshole 104 is? Because it's a waste of fucking time. Like.
Well, Catholic traditionalist or whatever, he always seems to pop up and wake a Mr. Batman or Mr. Batman conversations. I think that he's like a Mr. Batman cheerleader that's going to come in and push that. Mr. Batman won no matter he's debating or whatever. And let me tell you right now, Mr. Batman's nonsensical, and he's pre-sup. He'll deny that he's pre-sup, but everything he says is pre-sup.
Yeah, I know.
But Otangelo, I get along with him fine. I've had multiple conversations with him, and I don't agree with his science, but he's not going to be a.
No, he's a decent guy. I have problems with some of his arguments. They're not very coherent, but most. But he's nice to chat to.
Yeah.
At least he's not a bell end.
Mm.
Another person that's turned up in the chat, there's Maya. Maya's been around for a long time, and an awful lot of love for Maya. Has always been there and supported me and supported the channel. And even when people were saying stuff and this, that, and the other and all the rest of it, Maya was always there and always said nice things. Always there as a supporter.
Yeah, Maya's great. Maya's great.
We love you, Maya. Well, she's part of our little Twitch crew. She was there before us, actually.
Yeah.
So.
And the rage as well. Over this last 6 months to a year now, I remember last August, not this August past, but the one before that, when he was setting up his Discord. And, you know, we had a few interactions and over the moderation of his channel and things like that there. And we had discussions and we talked and, you know, he was just another content creator. But over this last 6 months getting to know Knock's been around forever and a fucking day. You know, it's... It's these people in the community.
There's nobody in this community that I see that busts their ass harder than Knock does. Honestly, I don't know anybody who puts in more effort and more work into their, you know, he is always like he fucking the other was it 2 days ago when I was I think it was 2 days ago that I went on. I don't fucking know. This week it's kind of blending together, but he streamed like 3 times. That it was Thanksgiving. That's what it was. He streamed like 3 fucking times that day for hours. Like, you know, he puts so much work into what he does, and he's always open to everybody, whether it be people in the community or talking to people outside the community and just bringing them on. It just that puts in a shit ton of work. Somebody throw in his fucking link, please.
Yeah.
You're
Sometimes he
gonna make
puts
me
in
feel
too much
bad.
work.
Do I
He
not have it
had
stored?
COVID and he worked right through it.
Yeah.
Good thing he had John. That's during that time. So
Yeah.
No,
I need to go grab a drink. I'll be back.
I remember finding Knock. I don't even remember how, but the old Google Hangouts before, all of that got shut down last October or whatever it was. You used to go over to Rages at least once or twice a week, and the same sort of ideas what we do here in the open mic nights. Open to everybody, had absolutely everybody in. Come in, scream, shout, and the honesty that you get from Knock as well. He'd put his hand up and go, yeah, I don't have a fucking clue what you're talking about, but I'm going to call you a fucking dick because that's what I think you are. And then the fires just blur, and it was great, and it was open, and it was everybody was accepted. Again, something we're trying to build here.
You're doing shout outs to people. Can we get a shout out for Dave Worley too? One of the first people that I started watching regularly was watching his little interviews. That's how he introduced me to so many people on his Dave Worley podcast interviews. So I'll give him a shout out too.
Hey, MathPig, you would know this. Did me and Dave have a chat about morality and the death sentence on your channel? I don't remember if we did.
That might have been the hangout.
Sounds like something I'd have done.
It might have been the hangout in yours. It might have been here. Who knows, man? Who knows?
You're not allowed to shout out to Dave Worley. He's let the entire community down personally by cancelling DaveCon.
Yes.
wouldn't die.
We were so looking forward to DaveCon. We had like a 5-star fucking room booked and everything. It was going to be really good. Like,
No.
Can I give my shout out then if we're going to do that?
Go on then.
It would be to the two Johns. Godless Engineer, who has him and Casey, his wife, have literally been there for me since before I even had a channel. My first video came out and he right away had help for me. And him and Casey have been great friends. And then obviously John Dark Matter, who has become, I did one tiny little cartoon on his channel and it like nearly tripled my subs, and he's been
triple? You went from 300 to 1200.
I had almost
500.
500.
Every 45 seconds you were getting a sub for like 4 hours straight. It was really annoying.
But it's not just that, my channel is whatever, but he's become such a good friend, and he will stay up stupid hours of the night to talk to me when I'm going through something. Like, for someone as huge as Dark Matter to take the time to befriend someone that tiny in the community, he's so kind and humble and amazing. So both Johns and Casey as well those are my, I wouldn't be here without them and you guys obviously, but those are my shout outs. So.
Fuck, I dropped my thing.
I'll shout someone out then, since everyone else is. MathPig. He's
Who?
an annoying fucker. MathPig.
That's cheating. That's the host.
I don't think you and I would have a channel without him, Dave. So
No, I wouldn't have a channel without him. To be fair, I wouldn't have any of the friends in the community because I didn't want to make any friends because they're fucking annoying.
Can I make a shout out?
No.
Yeah.
Let Dave finish blowing smoke up my ass. Shush, go on ahead, Dave.
No, I'm done.
You're done. Right, go on ahead.
That's about all the good stuff he has to say about you, Robbie. That's it.
I've forgotten it all. I'm sure there was something, but I can't fucking remember any of it.
I want to give a shout out.
Sure your words the other day was because our friends are insane or something like that. So, but you're glad that you have us. Fuck you.
Go on,
Really?
Really? Really?
Really?
What?
You can't just say yes.
I did say yes.
No, you didn't.
I did.
He did.
Okay. All right. Quentin, go ahead.
You're such
I
a
wanna give-
shit friend, Dave. Go on ahead, Quentin.
I know.
I want to give a shout out. Fuck, my voice is cracking. I want to give a shout out to everybody in here because you guys have actually helped me grow a channel. Like I didn't know what the fuck I was doing until I met you guys. So yeah, thank you. Even if it was Mama Atheist threatening to murder me on Dave's show, which still terrifies me to this day.
You're not the only one.
You're
So
not really part of the community until Mama Atheist threatens to murder you. What's that?
Fair.
yeah, pretty much. No, I mean everybody starts off not knowing what the fuck they're doing.
Then they'll get the threats from Manda to be murdered. And then they find a place.
Yeah. Well, that's your your litmus test. If you can get past the fact that I threatened to kill you and still go on, then you have tough enough skin to do this. So.
Is something that we do try to do here as well, is as you've seen over the year, is we have small channels on. We interview people that and we try and reach out to people. Oh, you've only got 20 subs or 30 subs, and I go down wee Twitter rabbit holes and do searches and find all these wee people, and we try and bring them on. A perfect example of that's someone that's come in and back and forth is Digital Gnosis at the minute. He had 33 subscribers whenever I had an interview with him less than a year ago. The man's got over 1,000 now. We helped him build a Discord, and as a group here, we do try and help. Dave does an awful lot of technical work. I do an awful lot of the front work and things like that. Manda does an awful lot of networking and things like that. And a lot of people that I've met, from just sending an invite and things like that. Manda builds a friendship. Manda puts an awful lot of time and effort into getting to know people and actually seeing the person behind that. So she's shouting out GE and she's shouting out John, and I guarantee you 100% if you asked John or if you asked GE, they would say even nicer things about Manda, because she does help an awful lot of people out in the background. She does do an awful lot of talking, and she's there for everybody. So as a group, we do try and do our best for everybody.
I mean, at the end of the day, that's why I'm here, to be part of the community. I don't, my channel is my channel just so that I have this. This has been, I live in fucking Georgia. I have a child who is a teenager who's also an atheist, and we were dead fucking alone when we moved here 4 years ago, and it was rough. And finding the community saved us both, really. So, I mean, it's thank you to everybody. We wouldn't, yeah, I'm not gonna cry. Somebody else talk now.
Why do you think I'm floaty head tonight?
Right. Dude, I'm gonna have to go because it's getting late. It's getting close to my bedtime. I've got another long day tomorrow.
Thanks for coming.
My neighbour's at work, so it gives me a chance to get the power tools out again without upsetting him.
Bill, as I said at the start, getting to know you and having you there at the start and things like that, and we basically did live in that Discord.
Yes, mate.
Everybody now is parts of hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of Discords, but you always have your home base, somewhere that you hang about in. And from making jokes in the morning, from me sending pictures of fucking different hominids and people to having to guess what hominid it is and things like that, and just giving each other shit, man. I really do appreciate it, and you made the effort to come over and actually see me, and we hung out.
Yeah,
it was
mate.
fun, and I thoroughly enjoyed that, and I appreciate that effort. I've known Dave nearly as long now, and the cunt hasn't come over yet at all.
When COVID's over, either you'll have to come over here or I'll come over to you again, and I'll be back on again much more in the new year. Once I finish sorting my house out and I've got and the dog's finally here, I will be back on again. But yeah, at the moment it's just taking so much of my time between that and looking after my nan. I don't get time to do anything else.
Yeah,
but I will
if
be
you
back.
you should check out the episode of Critical Questions where Bill actually brought his fucking nan and got his nan.
His nan was awesome.
Yeah, she was
I
great.
looked so fat. I watched that again the other day. I looked so fat in that. I was like, oh my god, I've lost 3.5 stones.
Get out of that.
Anyway, right. I will see you guys again sometime soon.
Later. Thank you again.
Good to see you, Bill.
Yeah, in a bit.
We have a spur slot, Rage, if you want to pop in. As I say, we were talking and we're blowing enough smoke up your ass, so you deserve a seat if you want to come in. Just send me a message.
Or Maya.
on Twitter. Or Maya. Yeah, if Maya's still about, jump in. Anybody who wants in, send me a message. If you're cool, I'll maybe reply.
Why are we here?
I don't know.
I like it
Why?
a lot.
Well, as I said in the chat, if you read the description said this, that, and the other, and all the rest of it. But you know, you are my nearest and dearest. The
So I'm basically here because I'm the nearest.
No,
Technically, yeah.
just by distance as the crow flies, Dave. But the channel wouldn't be anything without everybody. You know, this is not a solo effort. You know, I produce people's channels and I help out and stuff, but I use the software that Dave has developed. You know, I use the information that Dave has helped me to do, and I take what he's shown me and I show others with that. And it definitely is a group effort. I don't see this channel as a single thing. I don't see this channel as mine. You know, it's.
Well, it's not just even the people that come on like us. I mean, the chat, you know, is always. It's a family when we come here. Everybody, you know, knows each other, and it's comfortable, and we talk to each other in the chat, and you know, it's almost like
people and lick people.
Ones. What?
And bite people and lick people as well.
No idea what you're talking about.
Well,
Who
I
the
mean,
fuck does that?
whether I'm out there in the live chat or up here on the panel, I always feel like I'm involved in that my voice is heard in this community, and what I have to say is taken into consideration. I appreciate that from everybody. So thank you, MathPig, for building that community where everybody has a voice.
There's a lot of places that don't really have that, you know, people that what's the point of having the live chat if you're not gonna. I mean, I admit I have a hard time reading the live chat when I'm streaming, so I have Dave and Robbie kind of pick up questions and stuff for me, because I only have the one screen. I don't like looking down when I'm interviewing someone. But there are a lot of people that, you know, have a channel that completely ignore everybody in the chat. What's the point of having the chat at all? It just, you know, that's one of the great things about YouTube, is being able to connect with everybody that's there. So
I think it's needed for building that community. At the end of the day, we could do what we do without live chat. Well, no, I don't think we could. But my point being is we could do it offline and record it and put it up, and it wouldn't be the same. It would be completely different. It wouldn't grow with the people.
Your channel would
they
have
are
no
as
content.
much part of it.
Your channel would have no content. You spend most of your fucking time talking to the live chat.
Yeah, that's it. You go a little far with it because you ignore the people on your panel for the fucking live chat. So
Yeah, the real guests are in the chat.
you're such an asshole.
Yeah.
Can I say my favorite stream I've ever done?
That depends. Is it here, or is it mine, or is it MathPig's?
It's actually the one that MathPig produced on my channel.
Oh no, that's no good then. You can't say that.
Why, you were on it, Dave, for over half. You and Manda were there for over
Oh
half.
shit.
It was the best one I've ever done, in my opinion. So, it's because of MathPig and you guys.
Blame MathPig.
Blame MathPig.
The three
That
of
and
us
bad
just
temper
work
bad
well
one.
together. You know, we do.
I'm not sure everybody in the community knows how much work that Robbie puts into anybody has a question about OBS or whatever they need for YouTube, and Robbie will spend hours explaining shit and helping out, and that's just what he does. That's why his community is the one that we all gravitate toward.
Yep.
And steal from.
I'm just a polished turd. I'm that one turd that you can polish. No,
Well,
thank you very
shiny.
much for coming in, man.
Well, no, yeah, I'm still building tonight's show, so I only have a few minutes. But yeah, I wanted to, thank you and Dave and Mama Atheist, BrainBug. You guys have provided a really good community, and you don't care who's fighting with who, as long as we come in and we're respectful. And I think there should be huge props going all of your way. The help that you and Dave did for me on my show, MathPig, is immeasurable in my opinion.
Makes your life easier, doesn't it?
Yeah. Oh man, it's so much better now, and that's because you guys took the time to do that. So I just wanted to say thank you and keep up the good work. All of you, you guys are doing awesome, and I'm proud to call all of you my friends. So
We're lucky to have you.
I'm beating my chest, man. Bump, bump.
But yeah, I know. I'm hoping to see Brainbug tonight, but Mama's gonna be on tonight. MathPig said he's gonna stop by, so I'll be able to see you guys tonight. But yeah, I just I'm so grateful to y'all for just accepting me for who I am and not expecting anything out of me, and that's all you can really ask for from friends. So you guys are doing a great job.
Thank you.
Keep engaging, man.
Yeah.
And I will, but I am gonna get out of here. I'm doing my dinner, my daughter's dinner. Still building tonight's show.
Chill your stream.
Chill your thing for tonight.
Yes,
yeah.
We're gonna send everyone over there afterwards. This is where we're all going after here. So, let us all know.
Tonight at 8:30 Eastern, I am burying Smokey Saint. It was Brainbug's brilliant idea, and I was like, yes, I am doing that definitely. And it's me essentially putting the obsession away. I'm going to put him into the low cow bin, do edited videos on him, but I'm not going to stream on this guy 3-4 times a week anymore. The battle's won, so yeah, I've invited people on that's had interactions with him to kind of come give a few words. We're going to do it a different style tonight. It should be a lot of fun. I've worked really hard to make it funny tonight, so
very much looking forward to it.
it.
Yeah, very, 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 very much looking forward to it because the man needs. Who the fuck? Oh right, I thought you actually just put Smokey Saint's fucking link in the chat there. Fuck's sake! I was like, what are you fucking promoting his channel for?
You mentioned him. I link to people that get mentioned.
Tangelo, hard agree. He needs to be isolated and separated from the rest of the community.
Yeah.
Holy shit! Is this twice in one night that I'm agreeing with Tangelo? Right? Yeah. Okay. That's happening.
Yeah. Otangelo's felt a lot of his wrath, but Otangelo, he's decent. He took it on the chin. But I'm gonna get out of here. You guys, great stream. I'm gonna still be listening. I'm just gonna be still building my show in the background and all that stuff. Right. So, y'all have a good night. Thanks a lot.
Thanks for stopping by. Yeah.
Brainbug, how long have you been in the community now? Because we do lose track of time, and you would know when you joined better than we would.
Especially this year. Fuck.
I put out my first content in April. I think so we started, and you started working with me like right away, right after that first video, because Manda liked my video. So about the murder hornets, when that all first started. Where you going? So I guess it's been, what is that, 8 months, 7 months, something like that.
Yeah, about 7 months, because it was 7 months about.
And yeah, I think Dave and you helping me build my channel, build my OBS.
You have overtaken both of us though in production and quality of content, and the stuff that I put out is okay, floaty head stuff. This is all just pictures moving, just pictures with one filter added to them. Easy, looks well. It's just one fucking button. I've had to go to Brian to get Brian to help me make edited videos and do things like that. When it comes to production and editing and putting the extra effort in, hell, he even fucking ropes in the kids to fucking make them video him outside while he's digging the ground. Like, it's like, hey, come here, hold that camera. He really does. For the amount of subscribers that Brian has, Brian definitely needs more. Dave, if I haven't got a fucking Pigbot link, do that man's link in the chat. Brian definitely needs more subscriptions, more, and not even down to the fact that numbers are fantastic. The information that Brian puts out there, everybody loves bugs. We all have a small fascination with bugs, even if we fucking hate them like Dave. Dave don't like spiders. Cheesy spiders, stay away. But, not only is it's entertaining and it's fun. Brian has that niche. Brian has cracked that, where the production is good.
He's going to be huge. I've got to say, he's going to be bigger than any of us.
Right? Yeah, and you can say that, man. No.
Keep saying that.
You can fucking say that. Manda said the same thing. When Manda had like 200 subs, me and Dave were telling her, do you know the stuff you're going to put out in the way you are now? You're going to be bigger than the both of us. Not going to happen. And then when it did happen, and she turns around and goes, it's just because of this one thing. Well, that one thing was deserved because of the effort that you put in, the time that you put in. You know, the information that you put into the... You say to me, oh, Robbie, you help me out with the videos more than I do with that there and there. You've spent 3-4 days researching something. Possibly sometimes even something that you're working on for over a month, and that's why you make a video out of it. And I spend maybe 3 hours throwing a few fucking graphs on screen. You know, people don't come for the graphs. I'm letting you know, Amanda. Graphs, I really like graphs, and you know I do. But Dave loves spreadsheets. He Freudian slipped to spreadsheets yesterday. But no, people don't come for the graphs. They come for the information.
Amanda's content is definitely. I agree that especially she always puts down her scripted videos when we're talking, but I think that's the best stuff, the most sustainable stuff, and the things that she does that's gonna have the most impact on the world are those scripted videos. So if you haven't gone through, I think there's a playlist over there. Just go through it some afternoon.
I mean, she basically won the election.
Just to get
well.
fucking like Brian. No. We were
Thank
talking,
you.
no. We were talking about Brian, and I feel like
that.
we've left Brian out a wee bit, and I want to blow a wee bit of smoke up Brian's ass. Like, you know, Manda'll tell you, who do you go to if I can't do any production because I'm away on holiday or I'm up at the Childs or anything like that there? Who's the first person you go to ask?
Brian. I'm thinking I should go to Brian to edit my videos.
I was thinking the same thing, but didn't want to say it. No, don't do that. But it's because he's better, and there's nothing wrong with you know. Somebody's better at something like, and definitely Brian has taken what we thought we could teach everybody. We made it nice and simple and easy that everybody can do it. And Brian was like, that's too fucking simple. And then Brian went and fucking done 10 times more. Yeah, definitely check out Brian's channel. Definitely worth it.
Well, it's not, you know. Hi. Oh, Kaden.
I don't know what.
I was just gonna say that it's not just bugs though. There's a lot of different stuff on Brian's channel. So, yep.
Can I say something? She has a better avatar than you.
She does. I fucking hate the floaty head. I do.
Well, he's tried the one that she has. He's tried one like that. He had it for.
No, it looked like a baby.
Yeah.
Yes, I looked like a fucking baby.
You think you don't look like a giant baby without the avatar? The smooth head.
Nah, I fucking hate you.
We stole Cadence from GE's channel. Cadence, tell us who you are. What you tell us about your channel, which is relatively new.
Yeah. Well, actually, my channel wouldn't have started if it weren't for MathPig and MOMMA ATHEIST. So, and actually, BRAINBUG, Brian, all three of y'all. If it weren't for y'all, I wouldn't have even started.
Aww.
I've got a science art channel that I'm working on.
There it is.
What is your specialty? Like, what is your favorite thing to talk about in terms of science and art?
My fossils and bones and my curio collection, of course.
Cadence has the coolest fucking collection.
Yes.
We are all super jealous.
Timing
So-
conflictions didn't.
Yeah, but
help
we don't
that.
all know. We don't all know what that collection is because she didn't do an interview.
Soon.
Robbie.
Here, yes, I know. Timing conflictions and things happened and stuff, but it was not cancelled. It was postponed. And we were having, it will be a 2-part episode. Yeah.
How's your jar of Bayou?
It is doing really well, actually. I didn't have very high hopes for it, but I was hoping it would go well. But now it is completely full of life. I've got at least 2 snails. My Hydra has just split into 2. It's eating. The little weevil is still walking around. I have a single ant that is still walking around, and I don't know how he survives. One little red ant by himself, but he's still there.
Yeah. Something will eventually get him though.
Yeah.
Every single
Literally
time I talk.
typing in the chat to tell you to drop Cadence's link in the.
Because unfortunately, her name's not unique enough that I can just search it, so I have to go back to my spreadsheet.
We'll sort that. We'll sort that. Change an E to a 3.
Yeah.
Change an E to a 3 or something. Make it easier. But Cadence, every single time I talk to Cadence, I think she's cooler and cooler and cooler. We were talking the other day, and it was, we were just, and people are going to shout at me for this, but it was just car talk. And it was like, it was like, what do you drive as a normal? Oh, my daily driver's just an F250. Yeah, I've got 2 Honda VTECs out the back. The 90s ones, the real nice ones. It's like, fuck you, bitch. Yeah, I do know exactly what you're talking about.
And the Miata.
And then the Miata.
We fell asleep.
Yeah, see?
Well, then you know how I feel when you fuckers do tech talk bullshit, so.
That's interesting, though. Cars is fucking boring.
Cars are more interesting than OBS talk, okay? I'm not saying very much.
I'm on Dave's team with the OBS over cars. just saying. I come to Robbie about car stuff. I don't know.
I wonder if that did help Cirrus.
Yeah.
That actually happened to an old fella the other day. He got a phone call that he had to rush to the hospital, which is just about a mile from us at the top of a hill. And as he was going past our place, he had not put water in his car for, I think, ever. Yeah. And the steam that was bellowing out of the engine, and he pulled over and he was stuck. And I ran him up the road and filled the car with water up and got it going and stuff and all for him. And he came back the next day and gave me a packet of fucking Doncaster cigarettes. They're like the most awfulest, cheapest under-the-counter figs you can buy. But he was like, it was nice of him to do that. It was nice of him to, come back and say.
You don't put water in a car, you put petrol.
No, you put water. Oh my goodness, I'm not even going to talk.
Yeah, I didn't know either, so.
No, I did know, I'm taking the piss.
I didn't. I never put water in my car.
Nerdy makes a very important point. OBS talk is better than cars, is better than football.
Yep.
Well, which football? Our football or yours?
All football.
No, I used to play soccer. I do like soccer. I don't give a fuck about like professional soccer. I used to coach soccer even for Angel. Football, American football is fucking bullshit. I love you, Robert Reed, but football sucks. Sorry.
Yeah, I don't do sports of any kind.
Why did that not link?
Yeah, that's why we're such good friends, because I never have to listen to you fucking talk to me about sports. So.
If it makes you guys feel any better, I don't know what you're talking about. You talk about cars or OBS.
I thought he left.
I'm with you. I'm with you there, Quentin.
Well, Quentin, your OBS, we built your OBS, so it's dead simple. All you have to do is hit buttons.
That's true.
Yeah, so he doesn't need to talk about it.
That is not my Twitter.
I know it's not!
Wait, who did you link then?
Just another account. I knew it wasn't as soon as I did it. I was worried it didn't turn it into a link, and that's what I was worried about.
You checked the wrong spreadsheet, Dave, didn't you?
No, I didn't check the spreadsheet. I just went to Twitter, and it auto-completed because I've been to that one recently, thinking it was the.
Yeah, you just bored us to death, Dave. Thanks for that.
Yeah, that's okay. Cars!
Cars!
Go sports!
Go sports
Orgies.
team!
I mean, we're always up for a good orgy talk.
Oh, we do that.
Other things that are good to do is read books. What's happening tomorrow, Amanda?
We want your opinion on orgies.
Who is mine? You know my opinion.
I don't do orgies. Not my thing.
Amanda, what's happening tomorrow?
Okay. Aaron, Lewis, and I are starting our book club tomorrow. We have Neil, Robbie, Junkshop, Julie. We're supposed to have Donna, but she can't come tomorrow. So we're talking about Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. We're starting the book club. First of all, if you don't know who Erin Lewis is, she used to go by the Brazen Atheist, but she's just Erin now. She's an author. She has 3 books out already, and she's working on a 4th. It's her first fiction book, and it's going to be amazing. She's also an ex-stripper, which she's, we have discussions about, but she is one of my closest friends in the whole wide world, and we decided that we would do a book club, but we would read books that were fun and or funny, not anything downer, not anything too serious, just because, the whole world is kind of shit right now, and so it's an opportunity for just a group of friends to sit around and enjoy something that they've read together. And so everybody's invited to. If you've seen Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas, or read the book's really short. You could probably read it tonight. Or if you just want to come hang out, it's at 6:30 tomorrow on my channel. It should be
If
fun.
you've got a free spot, you might be able to nab Susan.
Susan, we do have a free spot. If you want to come, be my guest. We would love to have you. Let me text
I
me. Let
totally
me know.
don't have to fucking do OBS for an extra person at all. Come on in, Susan.
See, I'm a dumbass. And when
I
I heard you
have
say
watched
Aaron Lewis,
you change it. You literally have to
I'm only it's a piece of piss. It's a piece of piss. It is a piece of piss. It's fine.
Well, and plus, like I said, we were supposed to have Anna anyway. So text me if you want to come. I will add you to the group. But 6:30 Eastern tomorrow night. So that would be 3:30 for you tomorrow afternoon.
see, I'm an idiot. When you said Aaron Lewis, I immediately thought of the singer.
Are you allowed to do her books?
What?
Are you going to be allowed to do her books?
I really I wanted to kind of surprise her and have everybody read Expose Yourself, which I've read actually 1.5 times now. I would love to be able to do her new book when it comes out. I don't know if she'd ever allow us to do it though. But if somebody can throw the link to that video in the description, go down and all the links to her books are in there. They're amazing. One of them is called Memoirs of a Stripper. One is Expose Yourself, and one is So You Want to Be a Stripper. But there's also, especially in Expose Yourself, there's a lot of discussion about faith or lack thereof, because she's an atheist, and she is brilliant. And I think it's a wonderful thing to have someone like that has worked in an industry. Like, she was a stripper for almost 20 years, I think. But so you think about someone like that and you want to be judgmental, or you want to have an idea of them, but she is fucking brilliant. The woman, like I said, has written 4 books now, and we've had the longest conversations. She's very open and funny, and she is an amazing woman. So
A slight inside joke. I don't know what Manda knows about this, and maybe David might have told Dave this, but whenever Manda was sick, Aaron wanted to send Manda a bunch of flowers. And I was like, yeah, no ball and all. And she asked me, she'd got Manda's address before when she sent her the book, but it was buried somewhere in the messages. And rather than looking back in the messages, she reached out to me. And I sent her the address to Manda's, but I also sent her the address to the closest flower shop that I've used before to send Manda flowers. And she ordered flowers and got them sent to the flower shop. I was like, give me the fucking wrong address. And I was like, no, I give you 2 addresses. So she had to get them resent back out again. But she sent flowers from a different flower shop to a flower shop.
Yeah,
that works.
It works.
I think Susan is coming to your thing.
Yeah,
she screamed, adapt and overcome to MathPig.
Yeah, it's easy. I just like giving Manda shit. Manda knows I've got 8 cameras built. I just have to hit a button. It's no bother. Definitely welcome to join us, Susan. It should be fun.
Yeah. So what are we doing? Are we playing Among Us or what?
I've got Jeff in the background if anyone wants to take a oh, there we go.
Yeah. I gotta bounce anyway. But hopefully be back in time for Knox thing. So thanks for inviting me. This has been fun.
Brian, that really, man, and as me and you and Dave were talking the other night, I really do appreciate your friendship, man, and your support. And yeah, you should edit Manda's videos.
Well, the feeling's mutual, and I got a lot on my plate editing my own videos.
I have a new
like once a month in here.
All right, I'll talk to you guys later.
See you later, man.
Later.
Jeff.
Oh,
hello.
That Jeff.
Yeah, I was thinking the other Jeff too.
That's not what I was. That's not who I was expecting.
I can go.
No, it's okay. Just spell your name correctly, and we're good.
It's yeah. No, Jeff, if anyone doesn't know of Jeff Spatchcock, he goes by another name as well, which is what he started as, the Pasic Brothers. And Jay, his brother, was actually the first person who dragged me on stream one time. It was just me and him in the chat. He'd just bought himself a new wireless mouse and a new wireless keyboard, and he'd wired his computer up to his big TV in the living room, and he was just chuffed as a fucking like a wee kid at Christmas. He's like, want to try this out? Can try this shit out. And I had a few drinks, and we jumped on. I jumped on, and yeah, it was the fact that Jay and Jeff are one of the most accepting people as well. You know, they take crazy folks on. They're very intelligent as well. They really do know their Bible. They were crazy evangelists for that long that it's ingrained in their brain. So the sack of information there is big. Yeah. I don't know where the fuck I was going with that.
Jay loves rubbing it in my face that he's like, oh, I pop MathPig's cherry every fucking time I talk to him.
Jay's never gonna stop saying that.
No, but Jeff, thank you very much for coming, man.
Sure, no problem. I almost forgot. There's so much going on today, and I did a 4-hour plus stream this morning, which I wasn't planning on. But
explain the title.
The new one? Well, the new one's unlisted right now because I've got to edit some things out. Somebody clicked a button and inadvertently was taking video of a relative, and they didn't want to be seen. So I've got to learn how to chop that bit off. Plus, there's somebody else kind of gives up some information that could be maybe some self-doxing, so I've got to chop that off too.
Just look it up on YouTube Studio, man, and there's a blur button in the bottom right-hand corner.
Can you do that if the video is over 3 hours long?
Oh,
I think you can only edit under 3 hours.
Yeah, that's right.
Ooh.
Yes, you're gonna have to download that fucker.
Well, maybe I'll just chop it. I think all this happens in the last hour, so maybe
man is already bored. Tech talk again. Fuck's sake.
Go sports.
Go
I guess I'll
sports.
find out when I go to do it. Yeah.
Yay, sports ball.
But Jeff, you've only started mainly doing stuff on your own channel now this last couple of months or so.
Yeah, I'd done some stuff. Well, I tried to do stuff under another username, but that didn't really make it that far. Yeah, I think I've only been doing stuff for maybe, oh gosh, I don't even know what the date of my first one is for this for my channel, to be honest. But they're mostly just hangouts. No, I do remember. It was the very first video I did was an interview with Dr. Josh. That was my first video. That one went pretty good. That was.
Who just broke 20,000 last night as well.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah, he did.
Why can't they do their celebration streams at the same times?
Because they're in America and Europe.
Yeah, because you live in a stupid time zone.
Yeah, just shift to Eastern Standard or do without sleep. That's what I do, Dave.
I am struggling with my sleep cycle at the moment. Bobby.
No.
Jeff, I did over the period of time, as we all, as Manda has mentioned, Jay's very fond of mentioning that he popped my cherry, and Jay does like to be a bigger voice and a bigger personality on screen, but as Jay will also say, it was yourself that converted him. You became an atheist before he did.
I wore him down, yeah.
You wore him down.
Slowly and steadily, just lots of conversations over beer or wine, and we were both smokers, so we'd constantly taking smoke breaks, and he'd ask me questions about this or that, and then my conversations with him as he started moving, he moved down south, and once that happened, I think maybe he missed some of those conversations, so he got into like Talk Heathen and Atheist Experience. He started watching those on YouTube, and that they did the rest. They finished him off. So,
I love that. You wore him down and the Atheist Experience finished him off. It sounds like
I set him up, and thanks to Dillahunty and company, that was the knockout punch. And he's like, okay. So,
personally, if I can say to yourself, like, now you've only been going a month or so, but you have been on Jay's channel. You do be about, like.
Yeah, and I like to go after the fundies. I like to stalk them on their pages when they do stuff, and I'll just slide into the private, into the live chats and I'll say controversial things like Paul didn't write these particular epistles. It's all stuff that's like, New Testament scholars have no problem with, but Man, you tell that to some American fundamentalists and they lose their minds. It's great.
I think it was one night. Was it yourself or was it, I can't remember who it was. It might have been yourself or it was definitely Jay or so. Praise was having a stream and at the time I was modded on Praise's channel and he was like this, that and the other. And I was like, I'm going to go grab a load of fucking atheists and dumped about 6 years in the chat. I've done that in Manda as well. She was not impressed. I was like, honey, would you like to, are you doing anything? No. Here's a wee challenge. You want to come over here? And then you invited all of the Australians and like, who the fuck is this guy?
It was a fucking mess, yo.
It was fucking insane. Oh.
We lost Dave.
Nah.
I wonder if I hope he didn't lose another ball. Those aren't that cheap. I mean.
Did your battery die, Dave?
I may have made the browser go somewhere else.
Close the porn tab. All right. I know we can't see you from the neck down, but could you at least behave yourself while you're on stream?
No.
So
Okay. Really, Robbie?
Really, just out of interest, Robbie, does Manda get notification when things get added to her wish list?
I do.
You
Wait,
do?
I
Yes,
still have
Dave.
a wish list?
I seen what you fucking added yesterday, Dave, and I just ignored it. I just ignored it. It didn't happen because she's already. I should just close that.
That wasn't
wish
in stock on Amazon the first time round.
list. No, we're not
What
gonna.
is it?
No.
Yeah, given the way Dave is laughing, I'm guessing it's not. It's
Right,
not
we'll go
PG-13.
round the room. Right, Jeff. What do you think Dave added to Manda's wish list?
Oh, that's like one of his questions. Well, no, that would have to have there'd have to be another side to it. I couldn't even begin to. I mean, if I just
Well, considering that the last thing that Dave added to the wish list, which was $250, that looked like an old style handbrake, was known as like I think it was a dildo machine gun, is what it was called. What do you think
Dildo
Dave added
machine
to the
gun.
wish list?
some kind of dildo cannon. Did he just escalate the artillery?
Okay, no, but close. Cadence. What do you think Dave has added to the wish list?
I'm not sure, but I probably have one or two in my bedroom already.
I don't think so. If you do, I'll be impressed.
Isn't that really expensive? Like, is it?
No.
Is it?
No, not a really expensive Symbian.
It's a very cheap Sibian.
Quentin.
Yeah.
Quentin.
Is it the rolling motion thing?
No, the rolling motion thing is my thing. It needs no accessories.
Dave, I have to do it this way because of the way we're sharing.
That's all right. Just make it.
So you press the button again. Wait, does that actually exist? That is not for me. That is for fucking him. You know it.
Can't get them in the UK, apparently.
I got a fucking notification, right? It's like phone goes beep. Thinking YouTube
All right.
video, thinking Manda
I'm
sent me a
putting together-
message. I look down. Dave's added, and then it cuts out because it's just, a drop down from the top menu. And he's like, oh, what has Dave added to the wish list? Oh, that was nice of him. Wonderful. Yeah, moving on.
Right, I was putting together a wish list for myself,
Oh, were you?
and I was browsing around, and I went using Google to search Amazon instead, and it turned up only on Amazon.com, and I thought, shit, I can't add that to my wish list. I thought it'd be funny to add it to my wish list. But I still got Manda's wish list open on Amazon.com. So I thought, fuck it, I'll add it to that. I didn't know it would notify people.
Yes. It notifies you and
really
me.
funny though, because we've been talking for months about how they should, that's actually what Dave's been bouncing on forever, jokingly, and apparently they exist. So it's a weird kind of Rule 34 thing, but with sex play. Rule 69, I guess. I don't know.
If anyone hasn't seen Dave's ball exploding.
I haven't yet.
Oh.
How have you not? I am disgusted at you.
There's
I'll put
like
the link in the channel anyway.
7,000 fucking views on it. I mean, 6,000 of
bad.
them are from, Dave's sock accounts, but
Well, I felt bad whenever I heard it happen, so that's why I haven't seen it.
You felt bad. I fucking laughed at him first.
We literally, it couldn't have been better timed because Dave was one of the questions that was like 3 or 4 questions before it happened. It was like, how do you know a true friend or something like that? And it's like, they watch you fall over, they laugh their tits off, and then they help you up. And then like fucking 15 minutes later, Dave asks a question, and in the middle of it, Dave just goes, boom! And fucking vanishes.
Drops. I waited till I heard Kaz laughing, and then I knew I could laugh. So.
As you do this.
I mean, come on, you fucking scream.
I'm fairly certain half the audience that come to my show now have told me they only come to see the next one pop.
Everybody's on the edge of their seat. Damn it! How many of these things do I got to get through before then?
I should be able to do this. Give me one. Keep talking. Keep talking.
Keep talking. Keep talking.
Kick me.
Dead air. Dead air.
Dead air. No dead air.
Oh man, were you not here for the start of the stream? Nobody could talk. It was shit. It was like, what the fuck are we going to talk about? Like, don't know. This shit, that shit. Oh, Robbie's been here 2 years. Who cares? Way.
Eyes can't join us. I think that's Eyes. I can't remember.
Yes, that's Eyes.
He's one of the... Why can't you use Eyes?
The music that you hear in the background as the stream goes along, that is Kevin H. Eyes for Empties. That is his work. He spent maybe 7-8 months doing that. Right, let me see. Boom. And transform. Frustrated, thank you very much for coming. Give me one. Hello.
Hello. Hello.
Hello.
What's going on, everybody?
I'm about to show Dave's ball exploding. Give us 1 second. Boop. Kim Cattrall, the mannequin, the movie. There you go.
Yeah, but that's not being attracted to an inanimate object. That's being attracted to Kim Cattrall.
Well, then probably no. I don't like lumps of wood on trees. It doesn't get me going.
Nope.
Ow!
He literally fell that time. Dave, are you okay?
You can laugh. We can't see it.
No, none of you can see it.
Get him a chair.
Okay.
Well, we hear laughing. That's good.
That's a good sign. That's a good sign.
Oh, that sounded painful, though. He hit really hard.
Yes.
I'm still not happy with your answer.
What?
Have you ever been aroused by something or other vaguely shaped inanimate object?
Yes, and the answer was the movie Mannequin. So I stick by my answer. Frustrated, thank you very much for jumping in, man.
Oh yeah, I love the MathPig, and I love and me and Jeff here. We've talked several times.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And we've been caught in some of the same theist.
Yes,
skills.
yes we have. Yes, we have.
You've been around for a long time as well, Frustrated. I have to say that apart from my own intro, which was one of the best intros for a channel, yours comes a very close second. I love the music that you used. That used to be the music that I would. That was the favorite tune back in the day.
Which intro music is that?
The one where you have like a 3-minute long trailer for your channel.
Oh yes, I love that. I love that. That music. That trailer that I put together. I sit there and I've always loved that. That the bum 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 bum. It's always been one of my favorites.
Yeah. Whenever I went to the teenage disco over the border before I nearly got fucking killed and my knees done in by the IRA, that was the best tune that they played at the end of the night. We all went crazy.
Yes.
Well, guys, I need to get going here real quick. I got a few chores to do, and I think I'm gonna before Knock does his tribute to Smokey. So, but I'm gonna get off here and
Jeff, the first time that we've been in a live chat together in quite some time, you're just gonna take off on me. I can see how it is.
Did you not use your deodorant today, Frustrated?
I must not have. Well, I thought I could have sworn I put some deodorant on today, but I guess not.
No, it's me. I need to leave before you guys catch wind of me. Yeah, no, we should chat. We should set something up sometime. I don't know what your schedule's like, frustrated, but it's been a while.
Right now it's open.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah.
Like his legs.
All right.
Look, MathPig, I try to keep that part to myself because I know not a lot of people are interested in hearing about my sexual life, but you know.
Jeff, thank you very much for coming, man. We'll see you at Knox. It should be fun.
Yeah, absolutely. Take it easy.
Good luck.
See you, everybody.
Bye.
And look at who slipped in the back room.
Oh, it's spooky.
Granda.
Hello, everybody. Hello. Hi,
Granda.
Quentin, Cadence, Russ, and Dave, and of course, old Robbie.
Stabbing. I'm gonna stab Spooky real quick.
Thanks for that, love. Robbie, you're not crying enough. 2 fucking years. I can't believe it.
I can't get over it, man. And that's 2 years in the Discord, and the secret one was before that. Like,
I know if you just said 1 year, I would have believed it, but you had to show me the evidence for it being 2. It's just like,
I know you did.
Wow.
You didn't fucking believe me. I was like, bang.
No. That has gone by so fast. I remember finding you as a little runt, running around on the side chat.
I think it was non-sack we first interacted.
It could be.
I generally have no idea.
Yeah. But something like that.
Yeah, it was very early on. Spooky, if I can blow smoke up this man's ass, what do you call it? Edward Shrock? Isn't that what it is? Shirk?
Oh, yeah.
Right? Man does a stream. Very small subscriber count, 25 subs, something like that. And he goes live. I pop in. I see that he's live. I'm like, hi in the chat. Right, I have shit to do and I move on. Are we just, I'm here. Nice to... Sorry, frustrated?
I'm sorry. I had to correct, but Jeff's already gone. But yes, next Saturday I'll be on Susan's stream with her, and we'll be discussing things. We'll be doing that.
Divine
Divine
Disbelief. I've linked to it already.
Yeah, I know. That's why I think it brought it to his memory, Dave. So I'm blaming you for that interruption.
Susan screaming at him.
If I'm not mistaken, it's the explain to me like I'm 5 or tell me like I'm 5 or something.
Yeah.
But Spooky.
Yeah, so we'll be talking about that.
I've totally lost my trail of thought now. Spooky was one of the first people that reached out, and as I say, yes, I know where I'm going. What do you call him? Edward Shrek? Spooky.
Something like that.
Pronounce his surname for me.
I'd go with Shiriak, but I don't know.
Right. Nobody's watching, and the video goes for 8 minutes, and it ends. It turns out Spooky popped in, and Spooky spent 2 hours talking to him because he, needed just somebody to talk to, and that's the short version of it. I'm not going to go into detail, but just needed someone to talk to, and Spooky was there, offered himself up, not in the way Dave would or Cadence, but offered himself up as an ear, as someone to talk to, as a friend.
He'd have had more fun with me or Cadence.
He probably would have.
Well, yeah, true.
But that's 2 years I've known Spooky, and what he did for me, he's still doing to this day. And I try and, emulate that. A channel was going live the other day that was just myself in it. And I tried to get Spooky and Dave in. They were busy at the time, but, he was like, what are you doing? I'm doing a Spooky. I'm going to be the only person in the chat just talking to the person so that there's somebody there to listen to. And
yes, I remember that. Spooky
is, again, someone I would consider family. He's technically my internet grandfather, my internet granddad. He's always been there.
Yes. How can it be your granddad is younger than you?
Says the 52-year-old man. No.
Yeah, so you're a much better grandson than Quentin is a great grandson. Because at least you say nice things. Quentin just stabs me.
I say nice things and I stab you.
Have you given Quentin any pocket money? You did give me pocket money weekly. It was like, you're not getting your pocket money this week. You were cheeky. Fuck. shit. Right. That was like a running joke for months.
No, stab your great granddad. Don't get pocket money. Them's just the basic rules of life. You got to learn and live and learn.
Yeah, Spooky's been amazing to me. He's one of my first subs every time I make a new channel. So
anyway, I'm not supposed to be the one who's been, who's supposed to cry here. It's supposed to be MathPig who's crying.
Yes, make him cry.
Yes.
Give it your best shot.
Horse.
Sorry, give it your best shot.
Horse.
Sorry, inside joke.
Yeah, 2 years and you've made a fantastic community here. Not many subs, but all quality subs.
Getting there. Maybe fucking February, March next year we'll hit the 1,000.
Yeah, and you're always the guy in the background helping out other people. You don't get enough credit for that, Mr. Pig.
I learned by example, Spooky. And as I say, one of the first people, I would definitely put you up there and at least the top 3 of the people who talked to me. And the only reason that you weren't part of the original crew in my Discord is because of the other one. And at the time I didn't, that's the only reason. It's definitely, I appreciate you, man, more, and you know how much I love you. You do.
I do. No offense taken. I did notice you stealing people from the Discord, but that's okay.
I totally did. Here, come join me.
That's what everybody does. And Russ, I finally got to talk to you after about, I don't know, 6 years or something.
Well, I don't think it's been quite that long. I've been making YouTube videos for like 2 years.
Seems like that. I'm sure you're about to the day of another freaking atheist, though.
Yes, I was. Another freaking atheist is the one who was one of the people who actually helped spotlight me, if you will.
And that was a long time ago.
Yeah.
Dinner. No, thank you very much for joining, Spooky. And again, you don't get enough recognition for.
Yeah, but I'm okay in the background. That's okay. I was gonna say, I don't know. Yeah, I only just popped in just to say, congrats, Pig. Well done. 2 fucking years, and it's still going. That's quite something.
Yeah. I don't know why the fuck I hang about all you mad bastards.
Well, fills in the day, doesn't it?
Well, what we do is we'll throw a shout out to the live chat. If anybody in the live chat has any questions, I'm going to say for anyone on the panel so I don't get fucking picked on. But obviously we know what tonight is. So if you have any questions you want to ask, we're going to be in now in the next 10-15 minutes. Because if you don't have any idea what the fuck we're doing afterwards, we're all going to Rages. There's a big funeral. Dave, you have your hand up.
Why am I here?
Because you're my best friend.
Oh.
I have
a sure.
Yes.
Oh.
And you don't even show me boobs.
I'll
show you boobs. I've got a green t-shirt underneath this.
Quentin, you were going to say
question
something.
for you. Yep. Do you remember the first time you and I met, MathPig?
3 channels ago. Probably a
Sounds
Knox.
about right.
It was probably a Knox, but I'm not sure. If you remembered, please do refresh me, because considering I just said me and Dave are best friends, about a month ago we had to go back through my videos to find out when he appeared. We couldn't remember when we met.
I remembered something, by the way, the other day.
Christ.
When I quit opiates, sometime before a year ago June, I was talking to Randy and I remembered him from the chat, which means I must have been in side chats by then.
Because we think we worked it out and it was December before you actually joined.
Before I came on a stream?
Yeah.
But I must have been in the side chat before that. I mean, you wouldn't have let just a random bloke come onto the channel.
Seriously?
Maybe you
Seriously? Do you know what channel you're on? Oh. No, it's been a fucking mad 2 years. it's been a mad year, moving from just being a guy in the live chats, having your own Discord with 5 or 6 people and stuff like that, and moving to a YouTube channel. It's a different persona, you know, it's a different sort of, I don't know, I wouldn't say existence or anything like that, but you're more criticized, you're more in the public view, and having everybody here that's been able to support me through everything that we've been through in this last 2 years, you know, I know everybody say, as I said at the very, very start, it's just a fucking YouTube channel, but the people that you see on screen, the people that's involved, you know, there's a reason that Dave's on all my streams and Manda's on all my streams. There's a reason for that. It's because of the friendship that we've built behind the scenes. And Spooky's not on enough fucking streams. You'll see us in the live chats telling him to come on stream, but, you know.
Yeah, but I can't compete with you big brains.
Spooky, you have more fucking heart than anyone I have ever fucking met.
And hair.
So, and her. Jesus, that bad hair. I have only ever seen one picture of Spooky. No, maybe 2. And the one that I have saved in my phone, if I made that into a Halloween mask.
Nice.
Oh. Carlton is another person in the chat that I very much respect. Carlton, you need to get the fuck back on the channel. And we'll have a chat. Another very, very intelligent man that spends at least 6 months to a year making a fucking video. So if that doesn't tell you how good it is. Right. We're just dead around here. Ginger, have you something to say?
I remember the first piece. Yeah, I remember the first piece of advice you ever gave me.
Don't go on YouTube.
Shut your mouth.
No, it's stop being a bitch.
Yeah.
And when are you going to take that advice?
He hugs you with one hand and he backhands you with the other. Oh, right.
It's just because I stabbed him.
Well, everybody, thank you very, very much for coming. Dave will post the link to the Rage's chat that's going to be happening now soon. Yes, Dave, come on, get on it. And again, I can't explain the gratitude I have.
You know
for
he's
him.
in the channel and knows his own channel and could put the link in.
Yes, but he's not got a spreadsheet on his 5 screens. Seriously though, you know, thanks to everybody for coming tonight. Thanks for everybody that's hung around. Thanks for everybody that supported me, put up with me. I know I'm fucking hard to deal with, and yeah, I can be a bit blunt sometimes. I speak my mind and I don't really have much of a fucking filter, but a lot of love going around for everybody here tonight. It really, really is. Damn it, I'm not going to cry. We're going to end the stream. Right. On that.
Tell us how you... I want to know how you feel about it being 2 years.
Oh, you really don't.
Over 600 days, you have built a community of some really nice people that come in and day out. You know, you created this area where these lovely people meet, and you are the linchpin of it.
I wouldn't use that word. I try.
What word would you use?
Dave, we had this conversation the other night. It didn't go well. You're a fucking asshole, like, you know. Oh no, I feel gratitude for everybody that's turned up. I feel gratitude for everybody that supported me. I'm trying to do something here that isn't based off fucking views, isn't based off subs. Don't get me wrong, it would be nice to hit 1,000 for Christmas and all that there, and we all love numbers. Fuck, I watch analytics left, right and center. But it's not the reason that I do this. The reason that I do this is to try and bring people together, to try and build bridges, to try and create a platform that anybody can turn up. You know, the lost art of debate, the lost art of discussion. I see the world becoming more and more polarized. And if you're not on the left, you're not on the right. You know, if you're up, you're down. There's no fucking middle ground anymore. And as much of a fucking asshole as I am, and as much as I speak my mind, if I'm wrong, I'll admit I'm wrong. If I fuck up, I'll apologize. And there's nothing wrong with that. Come in, be yourself, be cordial, get to know the people around you. You know, we're all good people here. And as long as you get what you give, as long as you're nice to us, we'll be nice to you. You know?
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. You're a fucking dick, Dave.
Can I say one more thing before you end it?
Go on,
As long as you try and evoke an emotional response from Robbie, yes.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was going for.
Go for it.
MathPig, whether you see it or not, man, you're kind of the glue that holds everyone together. You know, between building discords, helping people.
Okay, so we're. Sorry, you nearly made
You
me cry.
asshole. Besides building discords, besides helping people with their stream, you're always there to hear somebody out when they need you, and I don't know where the fuck I'd be without you, so I love you to death, man. Keep doing what you do.
Thank you, Quentin. It really does mean a lot, and Quentin's been here in the background popping in and out and stuff like that, and if someone else comes in, Quentin's like, look, just knock me out, let that other person in. He's been very cordial, and you know, I see an awful lot of potential in you, Quentin. You're still a fucking child, don't get me wrong, you're still a fucking asshole, and you talk about Von Helton far too fucking much, but you know, I love you, man. You're like a wee nephew to me. You know, I do see an awful lot of potential in you. Not in maybe what always goes out, but definitely in what you want to put out there. Everybody makes mistakes. Everybody fucks up. We're all fucked up weirdos in some sort of way. And there's not a person on this fucking panel right now, or a single person in that live chat, that can stand up and say they haven't made a mistake. Except for Catholic Traditionalist, because, you know, he's a Christian and he's perfect. But, you know, there's none of us here that are perfect. There's none of us here that haven't made a mistake. And accepting each other and accepting everybody for who they are and our flaws. Yeah.
Yeah, Ox says, I told you the other night, MathPig, you have more friends and people that respect you than you think you do.
And I told him he was wrong, man.
And he's not. He's totally right. There are more people that have an awful lot of respect for you, and there are an awful lot of people that really like you. And this is why you can do a stream that you've got fucking 2 hours of you talking shit, and 30 plus people come and watch and sharing it with you.
Yeah. I mean, I'm here. I fucking hate people, and I'm on your streams.
Well, it didn't cry.
Can we get some
although it
dick
did
punches
wipe a
from
tear.
MathPig in the chat?
Pardon, Quentin? Pardon?
I said, can we get some dick punches in the chat?
No. Manda wants in.
Right.
Yeah,
Quentin.
switch me out.
There you go. Honey, the nice icon you have. Welcome back.
All hail Grogu. You know, Robbie says that he's a lot to deal with, but I'm even more. And he's my partner, and he takes a lot of shit from me. But he's always there. And you know, me and Dave wouldn't have what we have without him. I wouldn't be here without him. So I guess that's it. That's the best I could do, Dave.
Man, to get in here and make Robbie cry. I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna say.
Good Irish twat.
I love you, man.
Here's something that'll make him cry. MathPig, I heard a rumor that Trump is going to move over to Ireland and try to rule over Ireland.
That's cool. I'm in the north.
He's gonna go. He's gonna go over there to the north of Ireland and try to roll over there.
Actually,
Yeah.
they're trying to keep him from. I can't remember if it's Scotland or Great Britain. No, it's Great Britain, so it would
Yeah.
be Robbie's. There's a petition out to keep him out because of his Muslim ban. So, yeah.
Well, Ireland
got good
succeeded
guns.
in keeping out, what do you call him, that fucking agent that Knock used to be, like, what do you call him? The one that made the video that included Knock Dave.
What?
The new Baptist guy. What do you call that? This Knock will tell me. Knock was in his movie.
Oh,
you're talking about,
Matt Powell.
Matt Powell.
Powell.
Yes, Matt Powell has officially been banned, and your guy Stephen Anderson has been officially banned. They are not allowed in Ireland because of hate speech. So
And they did that in America.
yeah, I know. So
it's harder with your own citizens.
Yeah.
My goodness, I can't believe the last thing we said in this lovely fucking chat is going to be Mad Pal, but Manda, I love you. Dave, I love the bones of you. Spooky, I wouldn't be here without people like yourself, Spooky, who give me a chance at the start. And Cadence, as I say, every time I'm talking to Cadence, I get to, she's cooler every time I talk to her. And Frustrated has been turning up more and more. We're getting to know him, and everybody in the live chat that's been here, everybody that supported me for the last 2 years. It's been an amazing ride. It has been an amazing journey, and I don't know. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. Hopefully, we'll get there, and we'll do what we can. If anybody has any problems or anybody needs anything to talk to, just reach out. There's a community here that'll help you. If there's nobody in the panel that'll talk to you because they think you're fucking weird, there's somebody in the live chat that'll talk to you because they're as fucking weird as you. So, on that, we will oink, we will out. And Dave, link rages. We'll see you all in Rages chat. There's a funeral for that asshole, so we'll see you all there. Everybody, thank you very much for coming, and we will oink, we will out.
Yeah.
Bye.
Although I will have to say the Mandalorian is just so great. I love this show. It should count. It is amazing. No, I mean it didn't count. Favreau is so like I don't know. Like, you can tell that he actually has a lot of things. Yeah, really can. Is this the same Favreau who did the Iron Man? Yeah, it's like he seems to be a fan of a lot of the shit he does because like even in like the Iron Mans and like the other superhero stuff that he did, like you can tell he has a love for the genre because like everything he does in it is like really good, and that's why Marvel is fucking blows DC movie wise out of the water. Is because they like Favreau comes in there and he's like, all right, we're about to make some bold here, my guys. Then he goes off and he makes fucking amazing movies. Now DC, I will say they do kick ass in the TV department, in the television shows. They kick ass.